good evening. Happy Friday. Everybody made it to Friday this week. That's awesome. Welcome to Chocolate One. My name's Beth. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. Hey, Donna, thanks for watching tonight. I hope you're doing well. If you're watching, leave a comment. Hit that little heart button for me. And like and follow my Facebook page. Sprinkle this, S-H-A-R-E, to your other crafty friends. It really helps get us out there. Yay, you made it. Hey, Cherie, how are you? I'm going to do that right now. Welcome to Chocolate One. Turn my volume down over here and share this to my VIP group. Had a good day today. I took the puppy for a walk down the driveway to get the mail, and as we're walking down there I see these huge hoof prints in the snow. So we had a moose go through earlier. They come about this time of the year. They like to nibble on the cedar trees, and they get the pine needles and the bark and whatever leftover leaves there are. So they're pretty fascinating to see, but it's not, you don't want to run into them on a walk because they're very aggressive animals and huge. If you've never seen a moose up close, you'd be shocked at how huge they are. They're just massive muscle. So, oh my gosh, caught the live tonight. Thank you, Cherie. That's awesome. Well, we're going to do a fun project. We're going to use one of our little house cutouts. I think these are still available, and when they're gone because they're retiring them. So we're going to do a Mod Podge project tonight, and I have to tell you, I was watching another designer, Sari is her name, and she used, some craft paper, but she got it, oops, this one is so cute, isn't it, with the little truck on it. She got it off of Etsy, so I went and I downloaded it, and this is just printed on regular computer paper, but we're going to Mod Podge with it. There were so many cute ones to choose from. I just printed out 4 of them. I think we're going to use this cute little vintage hearts. So the first thing we're going to do is put some Mod Podge on our house. If I can get it open, there we go. How's everyone's day going? We didn't get any snow today, so pretty happy about that. It's really melting good. Hi Irene, thanks for watching. It's melting good, it's coming off the roof, so that's good. So I just dip my brush in here and get a layer of Mod Podge on my surface. And you could use any wooden surface to do this on. It's kind of a fun way to do the decoupage look. Get enough so it covers it pretty good. And then we're going to dry it and then heat it to reactivate it, to stick the paper to it. Adhere the paper to it, not just stick it to it. Alright, so we got that on there. The thing about Mod Podge is you want to make sure you wash your brush really well afterwards. I use a little Dawn dishwashing detergent so it doesn't ruin your brush, because it will dry solid. All right, let's dry this. I'll put my glasses on so I can see. I really love doing this project. And I was really happy to find this paper on Etsy. That was such a great tip. That's your tip of the day. Get your craft paper on Etsy. It's under printable paper. It was printable vintage, I think. It's pretty cost effective to do it that way. If you have a printer, I think you do have to have some kind of a, it said some kind of a zip file unlocker or something like that. I'll tell you what, I am still having problems from when my Facebook was hacked on Monday. Every time I go to look on a new format, I was looking at something to help with shopping, and it asks for my password. I have to go look up my password because I can't remember my passwords ever. And it's just over and over again. It just doesn't stop. It's such a pain. Just going to get this really dry. I've got the heat press heating up. A little wet over here still. It feels pretty good. I did get a message from one of my consistent everyday viewers that said that the Facebook was freezing up. And I know that's been happening. I watch a lot of lives during the day to get ideas, and everybody's live on Facebook is doing that freezing up. So what I did do today, though, was that I updated everything on my phone. I guess there was an update I didn't have on there, so I hope that fixes it. You guys let me know if it's still doing that. Start, stop, start, stop. It's really annoying to watch that. Okay, so this feels really dry. So we're going to take our paper and lay it over that. I'm going to grab some parchment paper and lay it over that. And then we're going to, I'm just going to heat this back up so everywhere, so it, make sure I'm on that all the way to the top, yeah. The parchment's paper's moving, not the other paper. Maybe I'll just let it sit. It's wanting to scoot around on me. And you just want to make sure that your paper on your surface gets really adhered really nicely. So thank you, Sari, for the great tip. I'll make sure that that's stuck down really good. Feels like it is. And the thing is, it gets really hot, you guys, when you do that. So be careful and don't burn your hands. Smells like burnt wood. Gosh, speaking of burnt wood, we haven't done that in a long time. Maybe I'll do one of those this week. Okay, now I'm going to take my sanding block. I'm going to cut off some of this excess. We don't need all of this on here. Let's see here. Turn it over. You can see better. And then I'm going to take this sanding block and it just cuts away the excess paper. And you rub it down with your block. That's good. Over here. Isn't this fun, you guys? It's so easy. And you do such a cute project with it. Okay. Oh, it's so cute already, isn't it? We're going to keep going and make it cuter. Cuter, cuter. Let's just stress this a little bit. I like when you sand the edges, it really adheres. It makes it look like it's, you know, just part of your project. Well, it is part of the project. but it really blends in the edges nicely. We might use a little distressing ink on it today. Give our edges a nice vintage look to go with the vintage paper we have. I just get these at, I think you can get these at the Dollar Tree. I think I got these at Harbor Freight when I was in there one day last year. They last quite a while. All of our top leaders for Chocateur are in Vegas at a leadership convention, and they've got some. Our new catalog is coming out in February 8th, I believe. So exciting stuff coming up for chalkers. That looks pretty good. Clean that up a little bit. I'm going to put some wax on that. Close up our glue here. So this is what I used. Okay. Let's see if we have any questions yet. Hi Dana, thanks for watching. Hi Cheryl, thanks for watching, you guys. Appreciate it. Okay, so let's put a little coat of wax on that because the reason I'm going to wax it is I don't want my adhesive transfer. We're going to use this tonight, all about the hug light. I don't want that to pull up the paper that we just put down. So I would have been cute to use the colored wax too, the stained wax. Okay. And the wood is still warm, so that wax is melting in really nicely. Let's buff off the excess. You know what I learned? I have to be careful when I turn like this and bend over. My underwear doesn't show out the back. Nobody's told me that, but I watched a video, one of my lives, and I saw that and I thought, oh, you gotta be careful about that. The granny panties were showing. Okay, that feels really good. Feels just like you want your surface to feel. It's smooth, really smooth, ready to go. Let me grab a fuzzing cloth here. If you don't have a fuzzing cloth, just grab a kitchen towel. Anything with fuzz on it that's not overly fuzzy, like you wouldn't want to use cashmere or something hairy like that. But just something with a terry cloth towel will be fine. Grab your transfer. We're going to put a little bit of fuzz on this. I've used it before. That is so stinking cute. That is the cutest paper ever. All right, let's get all about that hug life on this little house. I love hugs. That was probably when the pandemic first hit. That was probably the thing I missed the most, was not getting hugs from my friends and patients and things like that. Okay, and we're just going to use the words. I'm not going to put the little hearts in there since there's so many hearts on the paper already. I'm just pushing it down, getting the air out of the words. So everywhere you see the letters, that's where the silk screen is. And like I like to say, that's the magic of the project, is the silk screen. It gives you such a pretty print. And I'm going to use black velvet. I'm going to take my mini squeegee and load it up with some paste. And I'm just going to carefully pull this over the letters and try and avoid the little hearts. What's fun is that you can take a transfer and you can mix transfers together and make it completely unique to, you know, what you want to do, what you're looking for. We've been listening to 70s music all day. It's amazing how you just automatically remember the words to a song you haven't heard in 30 or 40 years. And it just comes back so fast. And then the feelings or the moments about that song that go with it. Pull this up slowly. Well, we got one little heart in there, and that's okay. Oh my gosh, it looks great. Okay, let me hold this up so you can see all about that hug. Oh, we're just going to do all about that hug. I forgot to put the word life in there. I'm good with that. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to set this aside. I think I got to talking too much. Put this paste away. I'm going to wash this transfer really quickly. So I just have a tub of water here, and get over here so you can see. And I have a little tiny piece of a board eraser. And I'm just going to get the paste off the front. I don't know if you can see or not. Some of the darker pastes do stain the adhesive part of the transfer, meaning the color of it. But as long as you have your silk screen clean, you're going to get a lot of use out of that transfer. The company says 10 to 12 times, 8 to 12 times, something like that. But if you take good care of them like I'm showing you, you'll probably get more life than that out of them. Then I like to come over here and just rub it off again. And I'll show you what I mean. And then go on the back, and we're going to take that fuzz off the back of that transfer that we put on at the beginning and make sure that we have all that paste cleaned out of the silk screen. So you can see how it looks stained now, but my silk screen is clear. You can see, can you see it's clear? It's clean all the way through. And then I can turn this over and dry it off. All about that hug. I love hugs. Okay, so now it's dry enough I can put the backer sheet on. And now what I'll do is I'll leave this to sit out, but all our cleanup is done. And I'll put this back in the cellophane envelope in a few hours after the whole thing, the rest of the moisture evaporates from that vinyl. Okay, so let's dry this. Make sure it's dry. Pretty good. Let's see if I have any. I have some cute little ribbon here. Let's see if we can tie a little piece of ribbon around the bottom of it since we didn't put that word in there. This is so pretty. Look at this ribbon. I'm going to use maybe, which colors do we want? A little bit of that pink in there, that would be pretty. Well, what we could do is put some jute around it and then make a messy bow. Maybe we'll do that. Let's try that. Let me find my jute. Might need to turn my glue gun on to kind of glue it down. Let me do that really quickly. I have a cute little house here. Wrap this around a few times. Need one more, I think. Let's get 3. And then we'll tie this and then maybe the center off to the side a little bit. Pair of scissors. Tighten that really good. All right, now we're going to take our little ribbon and cut some different pieces of it. This is so pretty. It's kind of sheer. I think it'll look pretty. Let's see here. How big do we want this to be? Kind of like that, so. Come on, little ribbon. Okay, there to there. Okay, so let's do this. We'll do 3 these, 2 loops. Cut our loops. Now we're just going to put this on here, and then we'll spread it out when we're done. It's kind of silky. Before I tighten it down really good, I want to kind of get these where I want them. That looks good. I'll just tie that down really good. Okay. Now, the trick is to pull it apart so it kind of goes different ways. And this is called a messy bow. Am I a bow maker? Could somebody answer that question for me? Anybody who knows me knows the answer. That's pretty cute though. It's like a little pom-pom down there. All right. I think it's cute. All about the hug. Oh my gosh, it's cute. Do I want that up higher, I wonder? I don't know. Maybe if it pulls off to the side here a little bit. I don't know. I'm not really one for bows. Oh, I turned on my glue gun for this. Let's glue it down. That'll help me. That helps a lot. All right, you guys. What do you think? Do you like this little idea? All about the hug. Using the Mod Podge to put craft paper that I downloaded right to my printer. And then our transfer on top of it. I think it came out adorable. So let me see if there's any questions. Hi, Donette. Thanks for watching. All right. Well, I don't know. I lost everybody. So you guys have a great evening. We'll chalk and talk again tomorrow. Until then, take good care.